Hello everybody, welcome back to the entertainment platform. My name is DC, and with me today I have a special guest, FormalBlizzard. Say hello to everybody, Formal.
Howdy, hey everybody, this is Formal. Hope you're having a good day.
Formal has a Twitch channel. Why don't you go ahead and tell everybody about what you do, man?
Yeah, so I watched quite a bit of Twitch, and the thing that made me decide to get into streaming was I looked and there was a lot of people who were streaming like the Fortnite kids, that very loud yelling kind of streaming. There's a lot of people who are doing like really chill stuff, but there's no like bro streams. There's no place for you to just go hang out, watch people play games, and not feel pressured into anything. So I try to fulfill that bro stream position that I felt is unfilled on Twitch.
So what you're saying is you're not gonna roast people for not having $5 to watch your stream.
Exactly. I don't have an OnlyFans. I don't sell bathwater.
I mean, let's not rule things out now.
Right. Not yet, anyway. I have yet to sell my soul to the Twitch thoughts.
How'd I die? What happened?
I jumped off the edge.
I know what kind of games you play, but why don't you let everybody else know?
Yeah. I play a myriad of things, if you will. So I play things like old school RuneScape. I play League of Legends. I haven't started streaming that, but I'm debating it if people are interested. I do things like Stellaris, but ultimately it comes down to a lot of shooters and strategy games, particularly those of the Warhammer 40k variety. But I've also been known to play a little bit of Halo, things like that.
All right. You know, honestly, so I know we kind of had an agenda here, but there's a myriad of games that you and probably everybody else might be surprised I haven't played. RuneScape being one of them. I never played it. Not once.
I'm gonna be real with you, Chief. I wouldn't start.
That's what I've heard. But like Portal. I've never played Portal.
All right.
Never played Minecraft.
Okay. We will do a Minecraft stream at one point.
I've never Half-Life. Never played any of the Half-Life.
Wow. Okay.
None of them. I know.
None
That's
of them.
Shocking, ain't it? Never played a one. I kind of know the general idea of them, but yeah, never played any. I don't know. I always meant to, and I just never. It's like Red Dead Redemption 1, first Red Dead Redemption. I've never played that.
I'd be lying if I said I've played that one too.
Any of the GTAs? Never played any.
I have not either.
So, why? Okay. But why do you throw my assault rifle? It's because I already had two weapons. So, okay. We talked about that a little bit. That's my not guilty. That's just my shame.
Right. Well. All right. New directive on FormalBlizzard stream. We're gonna take entertainment platform and remove his gamer shame.
Remove my gamer shame.
We're gonna get you some culture, my friend.
You know what? I love. There's a grunt. I love being cultured. One of the things I wanted to talk about is that's how I met you. Playing. Actually, Zydrate met you, introduced us, and first time we met, and we streamed Space Hulk. Definitely. Now, admittedly, I know some 40k stuff, some Warhammer stuff. Not a lot. I dip my big toe in, and that's enough for me.
Mm-hmm.
And I know that because we've done a few streams where you can just get dicked because they put that feature in.
Yeah.
And
oh yeah.
So honestly, that's kind of the fun stuff I like. It's not necessarily about the lore because I wouldn't know anyway. And
right.
I saved your life. But I've here recently you started playing the Dead Space, the original Dead Space.
Yeah.
That's fun. That's fun. It's nice seeing somebody else get the piss scared out of them.
Yeah,
instead
I had
of
some.
me all the time.
Go ahead.
No,
Yeah,
you're good.
I had some buddies who pointed out to me that it was on sale, and my weakness is horror games. So when I was a kid, I played one of the Zelda games, Wind Waker, and for those of you who've played that, you immediately know what I'm talking about. But I was like 5, and my parents were like, "Oh, it's like this cute Zelda game," right? And I didn't play shooters or anything growing up. I didn't play Call of Duty or whatever. But one of the early missions, like the second place you go in that game, is this really spooky Forsaken fortress with like big birds and guys with axes, and it's a stealth. Now, when you're a little kid, you don't understand what stealth missions are. You're like, I'm gonna go run and hit the guy with the sword. Small problem with that section is they take away your sword, so you're just this helpless little kid getting like hit by giant pigs and stuff. Scarred me for life. To this day, cannot play that section. I have beaten that game. I had to have somebody else play it for me. Okay, broke my little gamer boy heart. So I don't do horror games.
Really?
And one of my buddies was like, "Hey, you should get Dead Space." It's like, okay, I've seen people play it. It looks like a good game. I mean, you know, game respects game. Not my thing, but I got it. They got 1 and 2, and so I've been working through those on stream.
Oh man.
Not gonna lie though, I have been using my ace in the hole of playing 80s or 70s jazz music over it just into my headphones and on stream so that I don't get too spooked.
Well, a good way to avoid copyright too.
Right. No, it's straight to my headphones only. But I don't horror game well.
Of all the horror games to start out with, you start out with Dead Space. That's rough.
Yeah, it's not as bad as I thought, really. I think part of it's I watched some people not play through it, but just like I've seen clips and stuff of it. So like I know when the guy's gonna stab the screwdriver into his eye and stuff like that. Like I know the memes and stuff from it, but.
Well, hey, shameless plug here. I have a full Dead Space 1 playthrough on entertainment platform on YouTube. So, you guys watching, want to go watch some good quality early EP content? Go check that out.
Might have to go watch that and look up where those jump scares are.
Yeah, get cheating a little.
Right.
So that's gonna bring me to my my next set of questions here. What's some games? Let's go one at a time here. What's some games that you're looking forward to coming out? Let's say it's supposed to be 2020, 2020 or 2021.
So I'm gonna cheat just a little bit here. But I'm a huge fan of the Mountain Blade series, which is a little-known series made by an Egyptian company named Tailwords. I believe they're Egyptian. And they just early released one of their games due to coronavirus. They released an early access version of one of their games that I've been waiting for 10 years of.
Oh, dang.
It's called Mountain Blade Bannerlord. And that game is fantastic.
I've seen you playing that. Like, I know nothing about it, but what the... Oh, that's right. We had to walk into the thing.
Yeah, you gotta use your fields.
That I wasn't ready. Okay, so Mountain Blade. So is that still what they you said is still early access though, right?
It's a very polished early access. It's
Okay.
very similar to a beta test in a way.
Okay.
It's a lot of here's a perk that's not working properly, figure it out and fix it. But it's a very working copy of the game. Like I'm still having a blast.
Okay. Okay, so okay.
But they released it early instead of fully finished because you know everybody was sitting at home.
Yeah.
And we've been waiting 10 years. So.
It's 10 waiting 10 years for a game. My gosh.
Yeah.
I believe it though.
Originally the game was one person, and then he got his like spouse to help him, and now it's like, I think it's like 20 people now.
Okay.
Maybe a little bit bigger. But if you haven't checked that out, that is fantastic. If you like medieval strategy games, if you like Total War,
okay,
it's very similar to Total War. It's Total War except for you are a dude fighting. You can play as your emperor or your shogun or whoever your leader is. Is a very short way of explaining it.
Okay,
It's a lot of
so I've at least heard of Total War. It's not my kind of game. Because mine. So okay, your Achilles heel is horror games. That's my niche.
Yeah.
That's what I dive headfirst into.
Okay.
So I see a problem. Banshee.
Right there.
Oh, geez. How did I get over there? Alright, so I think my first game is going to be Son of the Forest. I think that's what I'm most excited for.
Okay.
It does. I don't know that it has an actual release date. It has a reveal trailer out right now.
Ooh.
And you have not played The Forest, correct?
No.
So, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna follow form.
I'm not brave enough for politics.
I'm not brave enough. You right. So it's a survival game. You know, you gotta manage food, water, sleep, stuff like that. But you're on this random, never been there before, doesn't even have coordinates island, right? And there are cannibal type things. There are just monstrosities. They have pretty basic names like Virginia, Armsy, stuff like that. Doesn't sound too threatening, but it's the best way I can describe it is if you've ever watched the movie The Descent. It's like that, because you got to delve into caves, and it is just terrifying.
It sounds a little to me like Subnautica almost.
Well, Subnautica is a whole different fear.
Let go of me, please.
On the alien ecosystem, if not contained within the next 24 hours.
He broke my ship.
But it's like it's the same kind of thing. And it's just I don't know. The first time I played it, it was just so scary.
Gotcha.
It's one of those a lot of horror games haven't done this to me, but it made me like legit afraid to move forward.
Yeah. That's like checking your windows are locked kind of horror.
it like I was. It's also when I first started PC gaming as well. So I mean that didn't really help because I didn't know I was getting used to. I was always console.
Yeah, you're getting used to the new system, so it's really foreign. You got an alien world, an alien way of interacting with it.
Exactly.
I can see how that could be spooky.
And I'm not used to WASD, and I actually, for the first time I died, I strafed straight to my death because I didn't know. I didn't know what was going on. I lost my fingers, and I was just may have had my eyes closed, and I was panicking.
Hey, it happens.
It happens to the best of us. And yeah. So the Son of the Forest is just a continuation. I believe because that's the point of the forest is you got to find. That's the flood. You got to find your son, and I think, from what I can tell, is gonna be his journey going back. Because there's a tattoo on his arm. If you watch the gameplay trailer or the reveal trailer, not the gameplay trailer, it said something like "face your demons" or something like that. And so I'm just so incredibly excited for that to come out.
That sounds cool. Yeah.
And if it holds true to how the first one was, it's just gonna be shit your pants scary.
Yeah. No.
So, all right. So do you have another one?
Oh, absolutely. I think I gotta pick the elephant in the room here. I'm really excited for Cyberpunk. I'm a real big fan of that that sci-fi dystopian. There's a name for it. It's like cyberpunk. Hey, look, he said the name of the game. Wow, very descriptive. But that atmosphere.
The retro future kind of thing, right?
Sure, yeah, that's a really good way of putting it. There's a little-known game that I fell in love with called I Divine Cybermancy that like 6 people will know about. If this, like, out of the 1,000 people who watch this, 6 people will know what it is, and 2 of them will have played it.
1,000 people.
Really video on it, but it's this really niche game that really had a really good atmosphere. And Cyberpunk is taking a very similar art direction to that, and I'm really excited for it. I guess not art direction, but style. And I mean, everybody loves The Witcher. I mean, you know, praise Geraldo, you know, r/Reddit circle jerk. But I think CD Projekt Red is in a really good position to do it. They've delayed it, which I can really respect them for. They've been making a lot of good choices with the design process, it seems. And I'm really excited for that. I think Bethesda's kind of dropped the ball and left the kingpin for open world survival, I guess isn't the right word, but open world story games.
Yes, I you know, I have hopes for Bethesda for the next Elder Scrolls, but
oh, I absolutely do too. But if CD Projekt Red can make a game half as good as The Witcher 3 in a cyberpunk universe, I will love it to death. I loved the Outer Worlds. I really like that kind of aesthetic and style. So
I am just getting messed up here. Yeah, no, okay. So, and you know, oh gosh, he came out of nowhere. I completely agree. From what I've seen, I'm very excited for Cyberpunk to come out. I don't know that there'll be a video series I do. But I'm definitely going to be playing the game.
I will say I will definitely be streaming that game pretty frequently when it comes out. I have it pre-ordered, so day it comes out, we can be expecting either day it comes out or day after. We can be expecting streams on my end. So for those of you EP people looking for your Cyberpunk 2020,
there you go,
2023 content, I got you.
Hell yeah. What was that? Oh, that's my rocket launcher. Hell yeah. Yeah. So that's very good game. That's one that I can completely get behind. And my thing, like with games and movies and anything that hasn't come out that's going to come out, I don't look too far into them. So like I don't really know what's going on in Cyberpunk, and I don't want to. You know, it's like I want to go into it as blind as I can.
Yeah.
Hey, look, little that pop. So my next one is it was really hard because I'm all these games I'm just incredibly excited for. But if I had to put one at number 2, it'd probably be the Outlast Trials game.
Oh, okay. I'm not familiar with that one.
So I mean, do you know Outlast at all?
I have heard of it, and I know it's a video game.
Okay, so what happened is, I believe, a group of developers. Is this the right way?
I believe so. The arrows on the ground say yes. So
this feels right. So the developers of certain games, I believe, this might be the wrong way. Yeah. Anyway, so Outlast. I think they came from like Capcom and places like that. They'd worked on Resident Evil and didn't like the action-heavy direction that it was going in.
So this is a horror game then?
Oh, very much a horror game.
Okay.
A game I might do at some point. But there's Outlast and Outlast 2.
Okay.
Outlast, the first one, takes place in a asylum setting, and then Outlast 2 in, we'll say, like I think it's rural Arizona. I think it's Arizona. It's on a reservation, but
okay.
A lot of
the Midwest.
Yeah, and it's not. They're not necessarily monsters. They're like human monsters, if that makes sense. because they're very mortal.
Okay.
They can all die. You can die. But you don't. It's one of those you don't have weapons.
Oh, okay.
So you have a camera, and you. I think, and I'm quoting here. It says, "Run, hide, or die." Very much all of it. First-person game, or single-player game rather. But with Outlast Trials, it's going to be multiplayer in some way or another. So
Gotcha. Okay.
I'm thinking maybe Left 4 Dead style multiplayer, maybe. I don't know. I don't know what direction they're going to go with. I don't know what their spin on it's going to be, but I am very incredibly excited for it.
Yeah, that sounds interesting.
Red Barrels haven't actually released too much. You kind of just got a teaser image.
Okay.
Which all of these will be on screen. All these images will be on screen. But yeah, it's I'm excited. I'm excited to see what happens, see what they do, see if they kind of take it, the Left 4 Dead style game or gameplay type, in a new direction. Maybe it'll be like GTFO.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Or something like that. I don't know. But
are you a fan of that Left 4 Dead style game?
Yeah, I can be. You got to have the people to play. Playing by yourself with randoms, it isn't fun to me. But
gotcha.
Yeah, no, I enjoy it. I like being able to cooperate and work together and fun stuff like that. So, yeah,
The reason I ask is since you own Deathwing, there's a game that I think you'd be interested in that I've just started streaming a little bit. Is Vermintide 2. I don't know if you're familiar with that.
Yeah, that's the fantasy, more fantasy oriented 40K, right? Or yes. Warhammer, not 40K.
Yep. Yes, Warhammer, no 40K.
Yes.
Yeah, that might be something you're interested in. I think you get it for like $2 since you have Deathwing and you've had it for a while.
Okay.
But yeah, you might want to take a look into that.
Check that out, guys.
Yeah, if you own Space Hulk Deathwing, they just sent out some coupons a couple of days ago. So if you have Space Hulk Deathwing or the Enhanced Edition, I believe it's like 80% off, 90% off.
Oh hell yeah! I think I saw. I might have seen that in
DC.
We went the wrong.
We're professionals.
we professionally went the wrong way. That's okay.
Is that your professional opinion?
More expert opinion. So okay, do you have a third game?
I mean, there's the Elder Scrolls coming out. There's a lot of things. I've also just been playing a lot of the new Stellaris DLC.
Okay.
That just dropped a couple of days ago. I really like those long-term strategy games where you can sit there and just plan like, yes, in 40 years I will ascend the power of the Galactic Senate. Yes, unlimited power.
Unlimited power.
And you can go full Sheev Palpatine. Right now, I'm doing some test playthroughs before I start streaming it just to learn the mechanics.
Okay.
I have started with a bunch of humans out there, and I've started federating them and eating all of the other aliens.
I am not a strategy game kind of guy.
Okay. If everybody had a big brain, then it wouldn't be big brain time. It would just be regular time.
Exactly. And I have big brain, just not that kind of big brain. Okay. My rocket launcher doesn't lock on. That's inconvenient, you know?
You gotta
missed.
sight down it.
Oh, okay. I think he.
Well, hey, DC, when we need to overthrow a space empire, we can call me, and when something goes bump in the night, we'll call you.
The hell yeah!
I feel like you are much more useful than I
am. I'm the grunt. Let's be honest. So have you heard of a game? I think it is a little indie developed game. Little side scroller kind of platform type of game. Little puzzle platformer. It was called Little Nightmares.
I've not.
You've not heard of that. So they're coming out with a second one.
Okay.
Little Nightmares 2, and it's very. I don't know. It's you could almost see Tim Burton making it, right?
Oh, okay.
A lot of the there's a janitor in there has elongated arms, which truthfully stuff like that freaks me out. I absolutely hate it.
Gotcha.
Like for example, if you've watched A Haunting on Hill House, the tall man, because he's just elongated shape. It freaks me out. It's the same reason I don't like mannequins. It's just there's something just.
I'm with you on that. Puppets, hard no.
Nope. It's just there's something not right. I don't like it.
Yeah. In my town, there's a store that sells like dolls for if children die or something, and you can go get like kids dolls or like remembrance dolls or whatever. And I cannot go into that building. It just spooks me too hard.
There was what was it? It's a Hobby Lobby. I rounded the corner and there was just a wall of mannequin heads, and I hit the floor. Like I was just like, no, oh my god! I played entirely too many scary games and I had flashbacks. Man, it was horrible. But going back to Little Nightmares, you got. I don't know. It's. I'm not gonna pretend to fully know. I blew myself up. I'm not gonna pretend to fully know or fully understand the story that's going on.
Yeah.
But from what I can tell, you ran in front of that, and
Ladies and gentlemen, entertainment platform, everybody.
That was a good shot.
I'm gonna do what's called a pro gamer move.
That's pretty pro, man.
remember, everybody. This man says he's pretty big brain.
Well, I mean, at this point, we're even.
That's how that works. Absolutely. Anyways.
So, again, the Little Nightmares came out before I started actually recording videos and doing YouTube. I have it on the Switch, but I'm not gonna get the equipment to record on my Switch because it's expensive. Come on, get off me, man. There we go. But yeah, it's I don't know, it's a fun little, again, puzzle platformer. It's not anything incredibly hard. But there's something just, I don't know, it's like with all the different like people you encounter, it just, I don't know, it's really freaky to me, and it's freaky in a way that I love it. Like it's like the clown with the tearaway face from Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah.
And, that guy freaks me the hell out. I absolutely hate Jack Skellington. I hate how long his legs are. But I still love the movie. It's just.
So let me ask you this then.
What's
Do
that?
you like your women with with high heels?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
It's not that big of a difference.
All right. We can still be friends then. Good.
We can still be friends. Good.
We can still be friends.
I was worried.
You were worried there for a minute?
I was worried. But yeah. Come. Okay. This dude's just gonna stand there and take it like a simp.
Hey, gotta respect that a little bit though.
Maybe a little bit. Not
Just
that
not a lot.
much.
Just a little. Just a little.
It's still simping. Simps will simp.
Hey man, there's a fine line between simping and marrying well, and it's a very fine line, depending on how you skirt it.
Yeah, I'd simp for Betty White.
You know what the great thing about this country is?
That's legal?
You're entitled to your opinion, no matter even if it's wrong.
Hey, I'm gonna take this ghost. Oh damn, you got me.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
That was heroic.
No, but DC, I wanted to say thank you so much for letting me come on here. This is a really great opportunity for me, and
Man,
you've been nothing but kind in the little bit of time that I know you. And
it's
I wanted to say
not
just
a
thanks again
problem at
for-
all, man.
Yeah, and I want to say hello and welcome to all the new people who are going to come see me on Twitch. I'd love to have you. Again, I stream every other night at around 8 o'clock Western Standard Time. I'm in Alaska, so my time zone's a little funky. But usually around that time, I'll be streaming every other day. And right now, we've been streaming some Dead Space, looking at starting some Stellaris up, maybe a little bit more Bannerlord, just because I love Bannerlord.
Because it's a game he enjoys.
Because it's a game that I play, and people like it, and it's still new and hot.
Hell
But yeah.
yeah. Alright, well, I think that's going to do it for this episode. Again, you guys go check out his Twitch channel. The link will be in the description below. If you haven't already, check out Entertainment Platform's Twitch channel as well. We got that going. We don't stream as much as Formal here, but we do on occasion.
Usually we stream together.
That's usually what ends up happening. Like, jump on in. But yeah, if you guys like the video, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.
Thank you so much, everybody.
That's me dead.